Oh! Oh God! Oh God! Ah! I just got bit. It's Mount Dracula.
You should go get that checked out.
It's like a swelling a little bit. Ew.
Yeah, there's some like it's starting to bruise. You can kind of see like green and purple spreading.
Yeah,
Looks
it looks
infected.
infected and pussy. I don't like
Very
it.
inflamed. Not pleasant. Anyway, hello everyone. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. Let's play some Mount Drac.
I'm doing mountainous.
Uh-huh.
That's an adjective I can use here, right?
Yes.
I find it funny we're in a Mount Dracula. However, this room we're standing in is quite flat.
This is
Anyway,
fair.
please kill me. I'm not funny.
Okay, I'm glad
Anyway.
I wasn't the only one thinking it.
It's good that you mentioned dying.
Oh yeah, we're all about
Also,
to die.
I remembered what I sound like. It's me. Yeah, last time, you entered the domain of Gammy Gummy, the Night Hag, leader of the trio of witches. And she has melded with her dead siblings, in order to become just the worst looking creature imaginable. And she's got friends as well. And it's time. Mm-hmm.
You may be horrifying looking, but we're not afraid of you.
I just found my save, Jacqueline. I found my save.
I'm very afraid of her.
Oh
no! Most of us are not afraid of you.
Yeah, so we started off last time. Yeah. Reginald is feared at the moment. And we are just gonna jump straight into the fight, because we kind of dropped off a little early last time because I had to be up at 4 a.m. But anywho, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's get this shit started. So, initiative actually it starts with our night hag here. So now with Reginald being afraid, she's going to use Death Glare, which is a thing that she has apparently. The hag targets one frightened creature she can see within 30 feet of her.
So the initial save was for frightened.
I believe so. Yeah, it was horrific appearance. Let me just read this to make sure. But any humanoid that starts its turn within 30 feet of the hag and can see the hag's true form must make a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, with disadvantage if the hag is within line of sight, in ending the effect itself on a success. If a creature's saving throw is successful, or the effect ends for it, the creature is immune to the hag's horrific appearance for the next 24 hours. Unless the target is surprised, or the revelation of the hag's true form is sudden, the target can avert its eyes and avoid making the initial saving throw. Until the start of its next turn, a creature that averts its eyes has disadvantage on attack rolls against the hag.
Which I think we all opted for the...
Yeah. Y'all decided to take the throws.
And opted to make fun of her. Because we're all chuckle fucks.
It's true. And now you face the consequences of your action, because Death Glare, the hag targets one frightened creature she can see within 30 feet of her. If the target can see the hag, it must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw against this magic, or drop to 0 hit points. We're coming out swinging, folks.
Alright, I guess I go.
Austin,
what's the spell?
It's just an ability.
Yeah, it's called Death Glare. It's just a thing on her sheet.
Okay, so...
So if you look at us, we just die.
If we're frightened, which
Yeah,
only
only Reggie. Only
Yeah,
Reggie
no.
Fils-Aimé is frightened.
Hey, Austin, I
Yeah.
hate to tell you this, but this is done with disadvantage.
Oh.
Is it? It doesn't. Oh.
Frightened condition.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
You
Son of
just
a bit. Wait, did I
yeah,
make it?
yeah, you made it. You made it.
Oh, okay.
wait. That's a Constitution save, Austin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look. What's the saving throw then?
Wisdom.
It is wisdom.
Ah, same modifier. It's 2.
Okay. So yeah, you make it. So the Granny Gruesome, as I am dubbing her, in her combined form, she is like cackling maniacally and then shoots you a glare. All 6 of her eyes glow for the briefest moment. And it just kind of doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I was scared a little bit. I mean, you're still scary, but not enough to scare me that much.
Damn it! I'll get you next time.
There
Rachel,
won't be a next time.
And,
Rachel, did you pee, Reginald?
I did. I'm scared.
Because I'm gonna take some liberties here, with how she functions, because this is 3 hags,
Does she get through 3 times per turn?
yeah. So here's what's gonna happen.
She has legendary actions.
I know she has legendary actions, but all bosses have legendary actions. I don't know. I got a little creative with the last Dracula, because technically all of the like springing traps were supposed to be limited like by turn, and I kind of ignored that.
No, you ran it. You ran it correctly.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. This makes sense to me. I want to do this. So she is instead going to cast, or she is now going to cast rather. Let's see. Gosh, she has a lot of things that can just kill you. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's what she is going to do. She is going to, she looks frustrated for a moment, and, growls and begins, sprinting around and around and around the room. How close are all of you together?
Like, maybe 10, 15 feet apart.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Well, I feel like me and Holiday went over and we're looking at the books.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we've probably got like 2 groups, me and Holiday and Reginald and Jacqueline.
Yeah, when we were next. I also got, what was the book I got access to? Didn't you say it was like, it was a tome on Eldritch or Necromant? It was like a Necronomicon or whatever, right?
Yeah,
it was a demon summoning book.
It was a demon. It was a list of demon names and certain. It was an encyclopedia on demons. But so what's gonna happen? Because I'm looking at this background and I'm just thinking about what the like quarters that you are in, and I feel like considering this is like a library, it would make sense for bookshelves to be tightly packed. So here's what's gonna happen. She's going to run around the room, and she like encircles the lot of you. She like sprints across the wall. She clambers like a spider, very quickly.
I didn't draw them because fuck drawing it. But does she have 6 legs as well?
She does. Yeah, it's she makes the like cartoon scrambling sound effect whenever she runs.
For a moment, I thought she runs and a Mr. Krabs scuttling sound effect happens.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, that's what it is now. But anyway, she just encircles you, and she's going faster and faster and faster, and she casts Circle of Death. You see like dark energy begin to arise from this circle that she's tracing around you. Everyone make a con save.
Oh, hold up a second.
Oh?
Hold up a second. Before we make our con saves, I'm gonna try and counterspell it.
Okay.
So I have to make an ability check, and the DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level. So what's the spell's level?
The spell's level is 6.
All right, so I gotta beat DC 16.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And this is my reaction that I'm using.
Gotcha.
All right, and why doesn't that work as a button? Never mind.
It's just an ability check, so whatever.
No, it's specifically my
the spell cast.
Yeah.
A bonus, but it would be the ability bonus altogether. So
yeah, it includes my proficiency.
Yep. So we might get lucky.
No.
Nope, not unless somebody can give me advantage somehow. Because I've already used my reaction, so I can't use any of my other stuff to boost that.
I might.
Do you have a reaction?
Wait, hold on. Whenever she's casting a spell or teleporting within 60 feet, I can magically foil it. Magic user's nemesis.
So my thing failed, so you can do your thing.
Yeah. They have to make a DC against my spell save. They have to pass my spell save DC, which is 14, unfortunately, but
Okay. What skill would it be?
Wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha. Let me.
So they have to beat a 14.
That is a 10, so she does not. So, she is sprinting, and this dark energy is emerging from the ground. And then it just kind of fades, and she's just like, "Oh fuck! Sticks."
I'm still scared, but what happened? You see Reginald magically glowing.
Doggone it!
Well, I thought it was going to be Tyr's counterspell, but that dud.
Tyr looks over. Is like, no, I'm pretty sure it worked.
Why is it glowing then?
Well, I'm assuming that's just where all of the magic went.
I guess.
And she just kind of like stomps her foot down frustratedly. And she's just like, oh, whatever. And casts, let's see here.
Rhombus of Death?
She casts... Give me 1 sec.
Checking another spell.
You're giving her 3 actions around.
Yes,
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, she uses 3 people.
This is the gimmick.
Yeah, she's 3 hags.
That's fair.
I now that I've decided like firmly to do this, I might re-roll the minions turn order. Just to make her turn not excruciating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's already been.
I mean, we could just do.
So here's the thing: is that if they all go on one turn, then they're stuck with us all going on the other turn.
That's true.
Yeah.
So not say do it whichever way you want, but just note either way.
This
I'll find
many
a way.
ads may like I don't know.
I don't think
Alright,
it's been that excruciating. We just had like multiple counters that made that action take longer. It's fine.
Here's what happens. She glares into the eyes of Tyr. And uses Phantasmal Killer. You tap into the nightmares of a creature you can see within range and create an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears, visible only to that creature. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration. At the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom save or take 4d10 psychic damage. On a successful save, the spell ends.
All right, what's the check?
That would be, let's see, wisdom saving throw. Against. It would just be her wisdom, right? Or
Does she have like a spell save DC?
I'm trying to see what it is. I'm not sure whether they list that on yeah, where is spell save DC on fucking enemy pages?
If you just click one of her spells, it should just pop up.
It doesn't. Is the thing though.
Let me go in it. I think it says what her spellcasting stat is.
Let me do. Let me see if it. Okay. Ignore that damage there. Yeah. Okay. 15. So go ahead and make that save. Whoa.
I don't know what just happened. The Quoll Gauntlet's fucking up.
I do not succeed.
Okay. You are frightened.
And
the damage doesn't happen until his turn.
Is it at the end of my turn or at the beginning that I make the check?
At the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends.
Okay, yeah, no, the link's not working.
So okay. That was Granny Gruesome's turn. I'm going to real quick roll the things for the minions. -1.
that tree, let me tell you, Water Weird going before me. Dang.
Can we make it so it gets lapped?
And then the nightmare is after me.
All right. Then I guess it's the Water Weird's turn. Oh, and let me put the fucking tree. Okay. So the Water Weird is going to, let's see. I guess it only has one thing. It's going to try and it's going to go at Holly. Holiday.
Oh no.
You are going to be constricted. Let's see. It's gonna make an attack. Does a 15 hit you?
Oh, I thought my AC was higher. Do I have something that's giving me more AC, or am I insane?
Do you have shield or anything
No.
similar?
I have a +2 breastplate. Are we sure about this?
Look at your AC. What is your AC? It is
It's 13, but I don't know if it's like.
So you have a +2 breastplate?
Yeah.
Yeah. don't know.
And what's your dex?
My dex is 3 modifier, but
it's not calculating in the armor. Your AC is 19.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let me fix that real quick.
Okay. So, either way, if that is the case, yeah, it does not hit you. So it just it slinks towards you, leaving a wet trail behind it, and it lunges at you, trying to tie itself around you, trying to submerge you within its watery depths. And it just kind of misses and hits the books, and Granny Gruesome is just like, "Hey, be careful with that. Those are expensive books."
Interesting.
Jacqueline, it is your turn.
All right. So, Jacqueline, seeing, oh, there goes roll 20 for me. Well, Jacqueline's like, all right, want me to take on Hag, or should I clean up the others? Reginald, are you busy peeing yourself?
I'm still scared.
I should roll
what did I roll on my initiative?
Can I ask something really quick?
But it's 16.
Since I would have already looked at the book at this point, can I read the book?
Sure.
So I can understand what's inside the book, right?
That's gonna be a filler time.
Yeah, that's going to need to be something you do on your turn, and it's going.
No. That's not what I'm asking.
Yeah,
I'm asking, do I understand the words in the book for a follow-up thing? Because
Steve, it's still technically Connor's turn, and
no, that's what I'm trying to do is to help
let him...
Connor on their turn. Because if I can't use it, I might as well yeet it to them as like a reaction or something, so that they could use it to possibly summon something to help us get out of this.
That amount of research, I can tell you now, would be more than you would be able to do within a turn.
Yeah, it's something we're gonna have to do outside of combat.
Okay.
So, fine.
I was just trying to help in the battle with this book that could
I know the book. I understand, Steven. Here's what I'm gonna do. Jacqueline, real quick, who I'm gonna cast Hex on the water weird.
All right.
Then.
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna roll Alicia's, because I forgot to do that. Oh, 23. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Then.
Here we go. Fix your AC, Stephen, by the way.
Hmm? What?
Austin fixed your AC.
Oh, thank you.
So you're gonna cast Hex on the water weird, you said?
Yes, and then I'm going to use a sorcery point to twin spell my good old guiding bolt towards the Gammy Gummy and the water weird.
Okay.
And so let me roll guiding bolt.
Yeah, that hits both of them.
Yep. Let me see if twin spell I have to roll both or not.
Man, if only Luna could hit those.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember. With twin spell, my mana magic, do you have to roll twice for each target? It doesn't say. Will you count the same roll? Is this the same spell?
I'll count it. The wording twin spell just kind of it seems like it would just duplicate it.
I mean, I don't mind rolling again.
It's okay. That's how I would rule it. Either way, I would
Okay.
assume that it would just duplicate whatever you do.
All right. And so Jacqueline, taking both fingers, points at the water weird. You heck, your strength sucks. So their strength rolls are gonna have disadvantage. It's ability checks or
Gotcha.
skill stuff. And you fuck both of you, and cast guiding bolt both on Gammy and the water weird, snapping their fingers, releasing 2 teal bolts of light that hit both the water weird and Gammy Gummy. And after the water wheel gets hit with light, they also get uncovered in darkness.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
I got edges now.
Yep.
Edge.
Yep. I can be your angel or your devil. Also, fuck
Devil.
you made Reginald pee himself and he smells real bad.
Don't worry, I can unpiss myself.
Don't ever talk to me like that ever again.
God.
And does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right.
Reg. Is it Reginald's turn?
Yeah.
No, it is the
Oh,
Nightmare's turn first.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
then
maybe
Reginald.
could have probably hit
Yeah.
them. Oopsie.
Great.
So the Nightmare, it is going to neigh. Its neigh reverberates through your skulls as it gallops towards Reginald again.
Oh, God.
And it's gonna try and hit you with its fucking hooves. That's an 11. I assume that doesn't hit.
Yeah, no.
So it charges towards you and just it tries to hit you with it does like kind of a drifting motion and tries to hit you with its back hooves.
This is a Fire Emblem crit animation bullshit.
Yeah.
But the crit does like times 0 damage.
Yeah, he just kind of spins out and bumps into the bookshelf behind you. As
to hear a glide on Reginald. Knocks over shelves. Oh, whoever runs this library is going to be pissed about all the damage that's... Oh, wait.
That's me! Fuck you! Fuck all y'all!
Man, whoever owns this library is going to be even more mad.
Cut to fucking a very upset Dracula, just being like, no.
My
The
books!
very hungry caterpillar was on that shelf.
Not my center of learning and knowledge.
Who is
interrupting? Fun corner.
Who is interrupting silent reading time?
But now it is your turn, Reginald.
Oh boy, I'm going to activate Slayer's Prey on Gammy Gummy, which triggers my supernatural defenses. I presume I start the save at the end of my turn, yes?
That is correct.
Okay.
I don't know if you can actually target her with that yet.
Oh yeah, what, are you able to target her like that while frightened?
It has to be like, from what it says, Slayer's Prey.
Well, no, I'm saying, can you even use that because you're frightened?
It actually doesn't designate, actually. Designate one creature within 60 feet.
Okay, so frightened creatures have disadvantage on ability checks and crack and attack rolls when the source of fear is within line of sight, and the creature can't willingly move closer to its source of fear. So as long as you don't get closer,
Yeah,
I
no,
will
Reginald.
say, since it designates that you can see within 60 feet of you, I am going to assume that you are looking at her. This is line
Yeah,
of sight.
nah, I'm still terrified. I'm backing up. I'm backing that ass up. Reginald's going to attack
Disadvantage.
at disadvantage with the dwarven thrower.
Disadvantage. More like misadvantage.
12.
Hey, remember what I said earlier about me not being funny?
Nope, you still aren't.
So a 12 does
It
not
also
make.
applies to you. Go ahead.
So a 12 does not make it,
Oh,
unfortunately.
oh no, I'm losing.
It,
Oh, 16 hit.
no.
Oh, damn, this crap was tough. Anyway.
My skin is so leathery, you have no idea.
All right.
It's true.
And I get to make a wisdom save, yes?
That is correct.
All right. That'll end my turn. Oh, I guess add a d6 to that. The 3 plus
18.
All right, yeah, that makes it.
Yeah, Reginald unpiss his pants. He reverses.
Incredible.
Staying gone.
You
It
hear just
smells
like
better in here.
you hear like an
Whistle.
straw slurping sound effect
A slight
as all
whistle.
of the piss goes back into your body, and you stand triumphant, unafraid.
I'm not afraid of anything. I still missed, so there might be some trouble.
So does that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
All right, Holiday.
Interesting.
Batman could not piss his pants.
How would you describe the landscape in front of me after everyone just blew up like half the library?
So I would say these are very tall shelves, and a lot of them are built into the architecture of this room. There are a lot of books strewn everywhere. I would say that the actual area itself, like the shelves themselves, like there are some cracked bits of wood, but there's not like a destroyed wall or anything.
Are there any books in like high up to reach places that look particularly impressive?
Yeah, you see some pretty impressive in what way?
Like books that look really important and or expensive, as in like, oh shit, this is one of the like top shelf books, like top shelf liquor, but top shelf book that they're keeping up there for a reason.
Yeah,
I can do like a perception roll if you want something like that.
Yeah, please. Roll perception.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's a 23, so I'm gonna say yes. You see, so getting like a survey of this room. Since Holiday can fly, I'll say that like, you know, you're able to kind of look around and survey this room in a way that others in your party might not be able to. And this room is built like a big spiral. And in the center of this spiral, you can see like all of these bookshelves turning inwards on itself. And in the center, at the very point in the middle, you see a very you see a very hefty book kept in a glass container. It is a it looks massive. Like this is a thick book and it is a wide book. And
a wide boy.
You can't make out its title, but it seems to be kept there for a reason. It is a black book with red trim and like kind of red tinted pages. You can see on its sides.
So it's one of two things. It is either the Death Note or the Black Bible. Both of which are
Bible
catastrophic.
Black, if you will.
Oh, fuck, you're right, the Bible Black. Fuck. Okay, goddammit. Okay, anyways. Alright, so, because either way will either provide me with a useful, like, forbidden book that they don't want people to get their hands on, but more importantly, it gives me a nice vantage point to start sniping people from above. So
Okay.
Holly's gonna fly up there, take her position on this makeshift sniper tower,
Alright.
and prepare to fire. But before she fires at anything, what is the book? Now that I'm next to it.
Now that you're next to it, you can see embossed on this thing's cover the Book of Blood. And it, looking at it closer, it appears to, at least on the outside, it appears to be hand bound. You can see like the thread going through the spine of this book. And yeah, it is called the Book of Blood.
Very interesting, with blood-soaked pages.
Mm-hmm.
Could I potentially peek the book for a sec? Just one sec?
I
Just to get-
am.
Middle of combat.
Well, here's the thing. If he wants to use that as the action, then I would allow it. Here's Okay, so the book, as I said, it's held under glass. It does not appear to be immediately
okay.
accessible. That said, I would allow you to do something to obtain it, if you would like.
Okay. What would I have to do? Would I have to break the glass, or?
You can try.
Okay. Let me see what. Okay. Because I can go there. Actually, do I have a spell or something I could do to break the glass and attack someone at the same time? Let me see.
If you have something with a very, very wide range, this is a big room, and you just went to the center of it.
Yes, and I'm above them.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me see. I might actually unironically have something. Doesn't I'm just what's the radius on this? Oh, how high up am I, by the way?
Ooh,
Feet wise.
that's a good question.
You'd only be able to move up 80 feet.
I'm not talking about moving. No, I just want to know how high up I am.
Well, just like if you were able to move up there within the turn, it would have to be.
No. I'm not moving anywhere. One of my spells.
No. I know, but you already moved up there. So by deduction,
No. Yeah, I'm just asking for my spells that specifies how high its radius is, like height wise.
I would say, well, again, you yourself would be 80 feet up. I'll say the tip of that, the tip of the spire is 100 feet from the floor. So you're about 20 feet below it. But yeah, that's
So the
where
ground
you'd be at.
is how many feet away?
80.
Oh, okay, damn. Well, yeah, not damn, but Dawn, because Dawn is a 40-foot high cylinder. So I could have technically hit the glass, and if it was like 80-foot high, I could hit the glass and everything below me. But it's too much. Unless the hag isn't like 40 feet tall, right? I don't know how tall she is, like 8 or 10 or
she's maybe like 7 feet tall in this form.
Oh, okay. Yeah, still way out of range of that. It's fine. Okay. In that case,
Ash, I sent you a thing.
Yeah, I see.
all right. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do then. I feel like if I start attacking from up there, she's gonna be like, "Holy shit, she's next to the book," and then stop me from trying to get the book.
Mm-hmm. A fair
And this-
assumption. I will neither confirm or deny, but that's
And this
on you.
book seems very important for a lot of things regarding all their blood operations.
Mm.
So what I'm going to do to start, I'm going to try to break the glass, and then I'm going to start like sniping them from above next turn. Is what I'm going to do.
Okay. What are you going to do to break the glass?
That's a great question. I could just hit it. Actually, can you can melting glass is a real thing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Wait, but then I could destroy the book. That's a terrible idea. I could just literally.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Okay. Could I not just I mean, I'm just gonna hit it. Like, wait, what is it? When you say it's under glass, what is it? I'm sorry, I'm thinking this is like a huge like thing around it, but how big is it?
How big is the dome?
The way I'm thinking about it, you know, like a Smash Bros. Assist trophy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm expecting that. Is it
it's
like
about-
that?
It's like that. This is a very large. It looks like an encyclopedia of some sort in terms of form factor. Like it's that kind of thickness and wideness. You don't know if that's what the contents are, but it's a big book. And it's got kind of a wide dome. So it's large but not massive.
Does the glass look like super thick, or is it just like a regular dome?
It seems pretty thick. Yeah, it seems like thick glass. This thing is protected.
I could just like bash it with my spear.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your spear attack.
Okay. Actually, maybe I could just no. Okay, I'll do this. Sorry, I have two versions. I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that does it. That's
okay. It's like if that doesn't hit the dome phase, I don't know.
No, yeah. How are you? Are you using like the blunt end, like the stick part, or the spear part?
I think the blunt end would be better at like making a hole, right?
Yeah. So you just kind of jam it into this dome, and a crack forms, and it doesn't shatter, but there is a fracture now, to where you feel like you could probably pull it apart with enough force.
Do I get two attacks or no?
No, you're a
Damn.
cleric.
You're right.
You have God and anime on your side. You don't need 2 attacks.
Some clerics get 2 attacks.
So you're saying I can just like pull out a fragment of
those
it?
clerics made bad decisions.
Yeah, you could either. So what I'm kind of picturing is there's like a large like fracture up through the side of this dome. You could either like keep hammering at it, and it will eventually just bust the whole thing open. Not necessarily like shatter the glass, but it will crack the entire thing to where you could just kind of pull it apart. Like an eggshell.
Or are you saying there's like one piece that's displaced I could just pull off and try to like just grab the book through the hole.
Yeah, there isn't like a hole in the glass yet.
Oh,
You've caused a very large crack to form.
Okay. Is the water weir down there also made of blood, or is it just made of water?
No, it's just water.
Oh, okay. So can I not do anything more? I can't hit the dome again, or
Yeah, done every.
Yeah, you've done your move action.
Oh, wait a second. Don't I have a bonus action?
Wait. No.
Hmm?
So I realized in order to even get up 80 feet for Steven's character, they would have had to do a double move, which would have been like both their action and their move action.
Let me see. Let me look at your character sheet real quick.
Because their move speed is a 40-foot fly speed. I'm sorry, a 50-foot fly speed, but
yeah.
Is it base Aarakocra or Tasha's Aarakocra?
Oh, okay. Thanks, Connor. Now you're sending me back like 4 turns, basically.
No, I'm not gonna roll it back. But I am going to say that you can't do anything more this turn.
Okay.
you know.
Basically, you get to attack with your bonus action for free. Is I think the easiest rule to make things squared.
No, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's here's what I will say though. You're kind of jamming the back end of the spear at this glass dome. And that immediately catches the hag's attention. Like
Fantastic.
she just like jolts to attention in your direction, and she's like, "What? No!" All 3 heads in unison say this. And she looks very visibly startled, and as she is just like taken aback, Tyr, what do you do?
All right, so Tyr looks out, seeing his worst nightmare. He's back in high school. All of the enemies are high school bully versions of themselves. There's the 3-headed cheerleader. The water weird is a jock. Take the rest of them as you want. And Tyr's sitting there. He's got his school uniform, but he forgot his pants at home. And he's not having a good time with this vision that he's having. And so what Tyr decides to do is Tyr's like, he hasn't lost his sense of who he is. And his internal monologue is going, "Look, Tyr, you're not the same person you were back then. You've left the house again since then. You're good." He's like, "You have the ability to do amazing things." And Tyr is going to use a 5th level spell to cast Summon Draconic Spirit above all of them. And I'll get kind of to what that does later. It's not important.
Okay.
Next, Tyr is going to heroically tactically retreat. So he's gonna move his move speed away from the hag into the maze of books, and then in order to get out of the line of sight,
Sign of light.
yeah, he's going to use his Sharkai teleport to teleport an additional 30 feet, just so that way he's just not within visible sight of the hag.
Are you joining me up here on the platform where you can't see
No,
him?
that is where the hag is about to be.
It would also be out of range.
So now I'm far away, which is fine, because the next thing is what the Draconic Spirit does. So it's a large dragon. just kind of appears above their heads. But I don't think that dragon is big enough. So I'm gonna have my familiar use enlarge on it. So it's a huge dragon.
Does it have a stat block or?
It does. And it can understand any language that I speak, and it speaks Draconic. So you can talk to it if you speak Draconic. Or it can talk back to you if you speak Draconic. And I get to choose one of its damage resistances. I'm going to choose Psychic because I'm probably about to take some Psychic damage. And then my turn ends. So I have to do the save.
Yep.
What's the it's a, you said it was a wisdom?
Yes, 15 wisdom.
Oh, I passed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that's lame. What did I get that resistance for?
Oh, well, I mean, there's no telling if you'll get
Yeah.
more psychic damage.
And so then now that my turn's ended, the dragon
just no fun.
the dragon takes its turn immediately after me.
Okay. Go
Um,
ahead.
And with that wisdom save, am I no longer feared?
That is correct.
Okay.
The effects of the spell end, so yes, you are no longer feared.
I was operating underneath the fact that I was gonna fail the save, so.
Uh-huh.
All right. So the dragon, which is now large, is going to multi-attack.
Okay.
So first it uses its breath weapon, which is a 30-foot cone. Now I'm more interested in taking off the minions with the dragon. Is there any way for me to hit 2 and/or 3 of the minions, or if one of the minions is closer to Granny, I'll that. Because I put it above them, so I figured they were kind of all kind of in the center. So I want to shoot down so I don't hit any of the allies.
Yeah, I'll say that. What is the range of this?
It's a 30-feet cone.
Okay.
Shooting down, it's basically a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
30-foot diameter.
And it can go up and down with its move in order to shorten it to make it smaller if it needs to.
Okay.
So I don't know if that would hit all of them, 3 out of the 4, 2 out of the 4.
I feel like this is pretty close quarters, right? Like this is a library. Usually the books are fairly this is still a big library, so it's a wide kind of walkway, but I would say it wouldn't be wider than 30 feet. So I'd say, yeah, that hits out all of them.
All right, nice.
Okay.
So they have to make a dexterity saving throw. The good news is for them is that it only does 2d6 damage for this thing if they fail.
One thing I will say though, they are, at the very least, Reginald is in this circle. He is close to where the horse was.
I thought I moved away. I said I moved away from the hag.
No, the horse moved towards you.
Yeah, you moved away from the hag, but the horse charged at you. It's near you.
Is it going to attack? Is the fire breath going to hit me and the horse?
Yeah. It's not fire.
Oh.
So what I'll do then is I'll have it fly down enough because it's going to need to move anyway in order to do its next attacks. So I just won't include the nightmare in the attack. I'll just attack the rest of them so it doesn't hit Austin.
Okay.
So yeah, so they need to make dex saving throws.
All right.
For 2d6. And it is force damage.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Well, okay. So, the hag got a 5. The tree
Wait.
got a 3.
Uh,
And the water weird got an 18.
All right,
Wait,
so the
it's just sending her thing.
Oh,
I just needed to send you a thing.
Okay, I thought it affected this.
yeah, so take 2d6 damage force. And so they take half as much on a successful one, so that other one still takes 4 force damage.
okay. Let me just go ahead and get everyone.
And then the dragon is going to. I guess the tree hasn't had a chance to go yet, so maybe he'll be able to kill the tree. It's gonna fly down to the tree, and
hold
is
on,
going
hold
to.
Hold
Yeah.
on just one sec while I'm calculating out stuff. Give me just a moment. And okay. And all right. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, so then it's gonna fly down. It's got a 10-foot reach, and with enlarge, I think that goes even further. Is that how enlarge works? Because it's a huge creature now. I guess either way doesn't matter. So it's going to do 2 melee attacks against the tree.
All right.
And those are going to be my spell attack modifier. That's pretty nice.
Nice.
All right, first one. 25 and 20 hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. So then it does. Oh, it's also +9. This is piercing damage, and it does 15 and 13. Oh, but wait, there's because it's enlarged. Does enlarge only trigger once?
I think it's D4 per attack. Let me check.
Yeah, it's all attacks with. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a one time thing.
Yeah, no, then enlarge would be fucking worthless.
Yeah. So that's 34 piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
So which target?
The
The
tree.
Oh,
34. Okay.
How is the tree looking?
It looks like a tree that has been well and thoroughly fucked up.
Okay.
But you look at it and you're like, maybe if no one touches it for 30 years, it'll be okay.
The trunk bends in half.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a fucked up looking tree. It tries to like scream. It tries to breathe at you, but all you hear it tries to scream, but all you hear is like a breathy like and yeah, that's how the tree's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty well.
I think it's its turn.
Yeah, because with that, that is all that I can do. I don't think the dragon gets anything for its bonus action.
All right, so yeah, the tree is going to attempt an attack. As it's kind of writhing in pain, it's shifting and kind of like swinging wildly, and it is going to try and, in its frenzy, it slams in the direction of Jacqueline.
All right, bring it on.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 usually meets, but she casts shield on herself.
Okay. So,
She makes a.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to swipe at her, and she makes a big pink bubble.
Yeah, it's flailing wildly, and it smacks into you, but reflexively, you just kind of create this bubble around you. And all right. Back now to the top of the order is Alicia, who I forgot to do on the first turn because I forgot she was here.
Double turn.
And she kind of voips back into the room, and she's like, "Sorry, everyone. What did I miss?" And she is going to, let's see,
a lot actually.
Where did I put her thing? There it is. Okay.
Mantier, thanks for creating the greatest distraction possible.
I mean, it is flying above them, and it is quite large.
Yes,
so
but it's in the way
I
of
feel
them
like it
getting
might
to
be able to
me.
get an attack of opportunity if she rushes you. But I feel like she's just going to cast a spell, and so it won't matter.
Who knows?
All right. She is going to. Yeah, she's gonna use her Sword of Chance, on the hag. As the hag is still transfixed by what Holiday is doing.
Not the dragon that's now in between us.
She diverted her gaze. One of her heads diverted its gaze for a brief moment. And that head is Guat's head. The blue one is just kind of, I think we should do something about that. No, silence. As the other two are trained purely on the book. But as she's shut up, Med's alarm. I can take fucking shit later. She's gonna try and stab at the hag. So I'm gonna roll that Sword of Chance. That's a 22, which does hit. So she does. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it also. Let's see. Extra damage. Right. So she stabs into her. Which does 8 piercing. Plus 12 electric damage. So she stabs into the hag. And then the sword it just kind of electrifies, as if just like activating a taser. And let me just consult. Okay. Yeah, she's not resistant to electric. So she gets stabbed. And yeah. She is gonna take some damage.
Thank you, Alicia. Holiday, I don't know what you're doing up there, but whenever you get the chance, a little help would be nice.
I just took her attention off you, assholes.
I can't hear you from up there. You're like 100 feet above me.
Oh, true.
What?
What are you saying either?
What?
So,
What?
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 What? Right.
and while this exchange is going on, Alicia.
Like Reginald thinks he's trying to talk to him. He's so good. This conversation is just a treat.
Honestly, this is the best bit I've ever seen in a D&D game where they're just too far away and can't hear each other.
But yeah, she backs up. And she also summons her Wheel of Chance. So after she removes her sword from the witch, she just kind of hovers up, and behind her poofs in this big wheel, and it starts to spin. And we get a 3, which means that 3 skeletons warp in, who will be doing something shortly, as soon as I find the skeleton stat block.
Oh shit, they're gonna do something, guys.
They're gonna do something!
Oh, shit.
So some skeletons show up, and they're just like, "Meow, meow." And one of them shoots an arrow into the horse. So it's gonna short bow. That is a 12, which does not hit the horse. Let's see. Ah, fuck. I keep losing the pages. So okay. One of them
Jacqueline,
shoots at the
the
horse.
horse is here.
Jacqueline, the horse is here.
So one of them shoots at the horse. Doesn't it goes wide. Another one tries for it again. That one makes it. So it's the horse is gonna take 8 piercing damage. I love how I'm just referring to it as the horse instead of the nightmare.
The horse is here.
The horse is here.
A horse, of course. My kingdom for a horse.
And it's taken 8 damage. And then finally, one of the skeletons just like meh, meh, and it goes up and just stabs at the hag. It just kind of it goes into some it stabs into the hag, but there was underneath the portion of cloth that the skeleton stabbed was like a bunch of used tissues. So it just stabs into tissues and doesn't make it to any flesh.
Not flesh tissue.
I like to imagine she just sort of swats him away, breaking him apart, but because he's not actually dead yet, he just reconstitutes as a skeleton again.
Yeah.
Right.
Go away, irritant. And yeah, that's gonna do it for Alicia's turn. Next is the hag.
Oh no.
So here's what she's going to do. Let me look over some stuff real quick. Let me see. Give me just a moment. All right. So she is going to shoot, what do I have that can I thought for sure I saw something that can let her kind of move quickly. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna do something kind of weird here. Okay. This is gonna be fun. So she is going to first cast plant growth onto the awakened tree.
Oh no.
And this thing, let's see. On the all right. So, he is going to. Okay, yeah, she casts plant growth on this awakened tree, and it becomes, despite the base like roots of this tree, it looks pretty damaged. You know, the leaves are falling off. It's cracked in various places. The roots just spread wild. And start coating, like wildly overgrowing, and coat this whole fucking room. And then she is going to cast, she is going to cast transport via plants.
Oh no.
And she this spell creates a magical link between a large or larger inanimate plant. Inanimate.
I think you're pointing yourself away from your mic. It's gonna be becoming hard to hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm still getting my setup figured out here, but anyway.
I mean, once the plants are summoned, they ain't moving anymore.
That is true. So yeah, I'm going to say that this works because it's fun.
I'm gonna say counterspell. Let me do another run.
Okay.
The first one was an unfortunate failure. But I've got another reaction now. Might as well fire it off.
All right.
So that's another level 3 spell. And is this is it lower than a level 3 spell that you used?
No.
Okay. What's the DC?
The DC for
like what's the spell level?
Oh, it's 6.
Okay. So it's another 16. And I get, I believe it's my spell attack. I'm eventually gonna get a bonus to this.
One day.
No, like fairly soon. That will make me very, very good at counterspell. All right. I counterspell her plant thing. The spell fails.
Yeah, so she is going through these motions. She grows this plant to wild proportions. And tries to open a portal within its bark to jump in, and she does this in such a swift motion that she just like reflexively dives at the portal as she's casting, and she just like bumps her heads on wood as the portal fails, and they all give out a oof. And she gets upset about this. She turns to you. And let me see.
I mean, you just 100% saved my life.
Okay. Ugh. Let me, give me 1 sec. Yeah, give me just 1 moment. All right. Yeah. So she is going to turn to you, and cast negative energy flood. So she raises all of her arms, in unison, and just this goopy, like magenta glowing darkness, reaches towards you. Go ahead and make me a con save.
Ah, she's foolish. Got a really good con save. 16.
Yeah, that makes it. However, you still take half damage, so I am going to roll 5d12 necrotic. So that is 45. Divide that by 2. You are faced with 22.5 necrotic damage. Or 22, because it rounds down.
So what happens if I currently resist necrotic? Like, if I
That's
resist
half
necrotic
even
from 2
further.
different sources, they don't stack, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Because I resist it because of my teleport, and I just naturally resist it because of my race. So it's just cut in half once, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just kind of half one.
All right,
So
you said
you
it was
take-
22.
Yeah, you take 11 then, in that case.
Okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't even broken through my ward yet, so I don't need to make a con save to maintain control of the dragon.
Okay. Cool. Now, that is her. Oh, actually, yeah, no, yeah, that is her turn. So then, after her is the water weird, which hasn't gotten to do a whole lot. So it just kind of like forms into a puddle, and it starts going after yeah, I think it starts going after Tyr again because it sees that Tyr is a threat.
Mhm.
So it is
So
going to try.
I'm
Yes.
just about 60 feet away from everybody between my
Okay.
teleport and my move. So
Okay. So it would not be in range actually.
I mean, it could
actually,
dash.
Actually,
I-
wait.
I don't know how fast it is.
Oh well, here's the thing. Well, given the circumstances, so it actually has a 60-foot swim speed. Its normal speed is 0. So it.
How the fuck does that work?
I mean, if you wanted to say that it's enchanted in some way that it can
Yeah.
swim through the air, that's
Yeah.
fine. Just note that by you saying it, if I cast Dispel Magic on the next turn and then just leave it stuck 60 feet away from everybody, it'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm going to say that that is the case, and it swims towards you and tries to constrict you.
Okay.
But that's a 7 though, so it doesn't.
I missed.
That's a 7. Man.
So it swims towards you, and just kind of lunges with its last sort of its last burst of energy, and ends up just short of you.
I patted
And-
on its head very briefly.
It's wet. And after that, it's
Oh, boy.
Jacqueline. Speaking of
All right.
wet, here comes Jacqueline.
Oh,
I'm about to make things more wet because this was the water weird was the target of my hex. So, I'm just gonna spend another sorcery point and double cast Eldritch Blast.
Goody.
So that's 4 Eldritch Blasts. Now, I'm just gonna roll them all out. So for
Okay.
that first one,
Yeah.
I am using my favored by the gods to increase the attack roll.
Okay. To what and what are you targeting?
Favored by the gods, and these are all directed at the water weird.
Okay.
Favored by the gods is just a buff effect that I can do.
Yeah.
So that increases to 15.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes, all of them hit in that case.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll all the damage plus all the hex on top of that.
Hell yeah.
that's 38 damage. Oh, nope. 40 damage. 45 damage.
And that's 3 hex. Let me do.
47 damage.
So Jacqueline, taking one of those little pearl fushigi pearls that they have, starts spinning it in their hand and starts gunning Eldritch Blast at the water weird. Doing that, what was it, 43? Or 10? Was it 20?
It's 47.
47 damage to the water weird.
Go ahead and tell me how you fucking destroy this thing.
I fucking mow this thing down. The Eldritch Blast doing this heavy artillery fire as this thing bursts apart and the little jewel that acts as its nucleus just shatters. And Jacqueline, because the spell's not over, baby, shifts the target of their hex
Oh.
to the tree.
Okay.
Wait, you can do that?
When hex, if hex has, if you've defeated your target with hex, and it drops to 0 hit points, you can use
Bonus action?
either a bonus action or I don't plan on moving. Can I just use my regular action Ashe if that is allowed?
I'll allow it.
To shift the target over to the tree.
Yeah.
Me, I gotta do that more often.
I mean, have you used your bonus action at all?
Me?
Yeah.
Technically by doing the double cast to do quicken spell. I would have had
I mean, you can always move it on your next turn if it wasn't allowed anyway. So it doesn't matter very much, one way or the other.
Also, I get some temp HP.
Nice.
Because of and I don't have the ability to do this, but were any of those crits? I just want to know.
The
No, none of your rolls were crits.
Were any of them 19 up?
No. No, only like 14,
okay.
Like your highest was like 14, 16.
All right, cool.
Oh wait. Are you talking about the damage or the rolls?
The rolls.
Oh, then yes, 3 of them were.
No. Like the actual roll, not after modifiers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after modifiers, there were a whole bunch of them over 20, but he was asking if any of them rolled 19.
No.
Oh.
No. No,
Yeah.
I
I
just want
hovered
to
over
know
it.
because I bought this magic item.
Okay,
that
no,
lets
yeah,
me
never mind.
Crit my spell attacks on a 19, and that hasn't happened yet.
Mm.
So, oh well.
So to let you know, if you rolled a 19, that would be 28. So
Yeah.
28 or
Yeah.
29 is the
Understood.
is the crit for you.
All right.
Gotcha.
And Jacqueline uses that good water weird soul to bolster their own defenses.
All right, very cool.
All right.
With that out of the way, next up, it's the horse.
The horse is
Um,
here.
The horse is here. All right, so the horse is still upset about not hitting Reginald. So it's gonna try one more time to do that. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Damn.
I
So it
slap
just
the horse as it rushes towards me. No.
yeah, you kind of do like a rodeo sort of thing where you just kind of step to the side. I know that's usually bulls, but it's fine. So yeah. It misses ya.
Yes.
And next up after horse, is going to be you, Reginald.
Cool. I'm still targeting the gritty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use favorite foe on her.
All right.
So now she's the 100 marked as well.
Okay.
And now I'm going to throw my axe.
Yeah,
go ahead and do so.
No, I don't have disadvantage anymore. I'm no longer fighting. Remember?
This is true.
Yes.
His pants are unpissed.
I unpissed my pants, remember? 14 doesn't hit. Let me check something real quick with slash, but oh no, it only adds damage. Jesus, what are these rolls? You know, Reginald's going to say, yeah, no, that's it for Reginald. He's going to move. Oh, wait, no, he can't move unless he wants to get attacking. I'm going to stick by the horse.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
so, like.
You toss your dwarven throwing axe. Both of these axes at her. And
They return.
They just kind of loop around her.
No, the glitch. Fucking glitches. Hold on, come back. All right. This darn horse is in the way. I get your purpose now, steed. Anyway, who's next? God,
next
that fucking like, oh my god, what's that noise? The fucking. That was really good, Ashe. I was just gonna say that in the sound effect. Anyway, who's next?
Next would be Holiday. Holiday, all this shit has happened down here. There's a dead puddle. A tree that is nearly dead. An angry horse and an angrier witch. And you are up here with this book under thick glass. What do you do?
Make the glass not thick anymore.
Okay.
I roll to try to smash the glass and finish what I started to grab the book.
Yeah, sure thing. Go ahead and roll that. Yep, that does it. So, you jam your spear into this thing a second time. And the crack widens over the entire surface of this glass as it just cracks in two. you hear like this sound of it separating, and the two halves just fall to the floor below. I'm going to say that one of those pieces strikes at the horse, like it falls on the horse. Ooh. Okay. Remind me. How is fall damage calculated?
It is a D6 per 10 feet.
Okay. So how I'm going to rule this is this thing will deal fall damage from its height to the horse. So that's going to be 10d6. That is 30.
How big is it's glass falling on it?
It's a very thick piece of glass. This is like protective glass around an important object. Like this is security glass. And it's a big book, so this is a large, thick like hemisphere of glass that's falling on this horse.
Okay.
It is probably pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And did it shatter at all?
No. Well, I think
I was going to say,
described
if
that
it shattered,
shatter.
you'd also be like cutting into him.
I think it cracks as it strikes this horse. And yeah, it's going to take 39 damage.
That's hilarious. I also grabbed the book, by the way. I think that goes without saying.
No! Yeah, you grab this book. Cool. I'm gonna say grabbing the book is a free action, because it's like an easy thing to do.
Picking up an item usually is.
All right, so you've used an action. You haven't used your move or your bonus. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yes. Man, I wish there was an easy way to tell if something was a bonus action in the spell list. Fuck.
If you got Healing Word, that's a bonus action.
I will also say, if you can, because like the spear thing was kind of like to advance this thing that you've got going. I'll also say you can sacrifice your movement if you want to do a proper action spell. Just know that you won't be able to move closer to anything.
Interesting. Let me see something really quick. Oh, convenient. Oh, this is perfect. The perfect radius. Oh, this is perfect. This is actually perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So conveniently, the range of Dawn is 60 feet.
Okay.
So while the radius is only 40 foot high, I can cast it 60 feet below me, and it will hit everything.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll actually cast it 78 feet up. I will cast it. What is it? 40 feet below me, and then it'll be a 40-foot high spotlight, which will also impede her progress of trying to get to me while I'm on this platform.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
And also anything else's progress. So I'm gonna cast Dawn.
What's the range on it?
It is 30 foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Because
but it's being cast on a.
We might hit us.
Well, it'll definitely hit Alicia. She's standing right next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if you're fine with.
I mean,
you're totally allowed to do this. There's nothing stopping you.
She will probably be fine. It's only 16 damage.
Okay. So yeah,
This is a terrible damage roll.
I put her there? It is. Okay. So,
as I'm casting this, I'm just like duck and cover.
Yeah.
Look out down there.
So I'm gonna roll all those con saves.
Does it hit the tree as well?
It would if let me see
Who's
'Cause if
exactly is it hitting?
Because if it
And also
if it
hitting-
hits the tree, then it also hits my dragon, which is not actually an issue, but just so that way I know if I need to make a save.
If this would be hitting everything, then yes, I would say so.
Okay, I'll roll a save.
Alright.
Why is everything making the same? Fuck.
You used an AoE in a crowded room. What did you expect?
For not everything to get hit by it. Also, the water wizards need to roll because he's dead.
Oh no, yeah. Ignore that one. I meant to do horse.
Well, what
Horse.
kind of save is it?
Con.
At least they hit
Oh, do I have to
something.
make a roll?
Horse doesn't make it. Or
Yeah,
Ooh.
horse doesn't make it. Yeah.
Are you
Do I have
Original
to make
did
a
get closer, so yeah, probably.
Well, I'm just staying still because of the horse, so I didn't really move. So
What's the range on your axes?
If the horse is getting hit, Austin, then you're getting hit.
Yeah, it's 40 feet, 40 to 100 feet. So yeah, no.
He said he was next to the horse.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
So go
rolling
ahead.
con.
Oh no.
All right,
Am
this
I
is
getting?
the one
Am
for
I
the
getting
dragon.
hit?
He didn't go Alicia. I didn't think it was like just Alicia. I didn't realize he had like literally everybody. Hopefully
It
everyone's
would,
making the roll anyways.
I'll say it would not hit Jacqueline or Tyr.
Okay.
Tyr's definitely outside of it. The good news
Okay.
is that the dragon made his save, and he's resistant to radiant damage, so he
And
orders that as well.
And Alicia made the save. It's like my warning
Good
actually
try,
helped them
dragon.
each other.
All right. So does it do half damage on a save?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it literally says.
And that's
I'll
16,
take 8.
So give me but one moment to I really need a better system for tracking HP. It's fine. I'll figure that out later.
It's putting
Honestly,
You wanna hear a 5D plan for doing that?
what?
You put a bunch of invisible tokens at the top of the page, and you
Mhm.
record their HP and the
That's
invisible
a
tokens.
fucking nightmare. How fucking dare you do this?
No,
Tell
that's
me this
super
is a
easy.
It doesn't
GM.
sound that difficult. It sounds like a pretty good way of tracking it.
Or you can even
Or just put it on the-
use
Oh, wait,
the
I forgot
tokens
to,
themselves.
Yeah,
Also-
just track it on the token.
The fuck are
Also
these?
the skeletons.
Because that's what I do.
the
But
skeletons!
Yeah.
oh yeah, those skeletons. Oh, those guys are dead.
Yeah.
Not the second one survived.
Ah!
I think. Are they all dead?
Two
What-
of them instantly disintegrate. One of them is doing just dandy. I mean, not just dandy, but you know, it's standing.
Dandy is one can. Also, don't forget this is sunlight. I don't know if any of them have abilities or or attributes that would be affected by that, but it is sunlight.
Yeah, I'm tracking everything.
The answer to that question is yes. It's Alicia.
Yeah,
Besides
it would be
Alicia.
Alicia.
Man, I can't believe you hit our ally with a thing they were vulnerable to.
To be fair, also Holiday. I don't know if Holiday would have known that Alicia was even there because she wasn't there at the start. And so she was just tossing it down, expecting, oh, it's just me and my mortal friends. all chilling.
It's all right, Steven. Whatever clears your conscience.
It does clear my conscience. Thank you.
Okay,
But I like to think that Alicia met her con saving throw because of Holiday yelling her warning as she yeeted the dawn spell down there.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Oh god, there's so many numbers to keep track of. Hold on. Yeah, give me just a moment while I
You're good.
calculate all this out. Where the fuck did
Jacqueline's
I put the hag's
looking up
sheet?
to the skies like, what's holiday? Oh, god damn it.
God darn it.
How does the damage trigger per turn? Is it like at the end of our turn or the beginning?
That's a great question.
Because I was gonna say my dragon is big enough that he can probably stand over Alicia to protect her.
Oh.
Okay. Here's what I'll say.
Let's see.
If you do that, it's going to take the damage.
He resists radiant, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's also a dragon that once it goes away, I can just summon it again.
Okay.
Its HP is meaningless.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, you must make the saving throw whenever it's in its turn. It ends its turn in the cylinder as well. So they take damage at the end of their turn.
So I don't know if I'm going before Alicia, so she might take damage.
I think you do. You should, because she already did both of her actions.
All right. So I will say, as you're doing this, go ahead and describe how the tree dies.
As Holiday just yeets this fucking massive grenade of light haphazardly down into the library, this tree just realizes what's about to happen, fully accepts that it is fucking screwed, and holds out its tree arms, Jesus style, as it disintegrates into dust across the library.
Fantastic.
I like to imagine that it's like thinking, photosynthesis has failed me.
Oh God!
How can it take photosynthesis if there's no sunlight here? Oh wait, there's a lot of sunlight.
Oh no, there's too much sunlight.
There's too much.
Yeah.
It's overflowing.
That's what
and it
I mean.
dies.
Like it's like this is the one thing I was supposed to do: convert sunlight into energy, and instead it kills me.
Yeah,
I should have been born a cactus.
And this is probably the first real sunlight this tree's ever got. It's lived on Mount Draken probably its entire life.
Yep.
It's been dealing with like artificial sunlight.
Yeah. Huh. Contrary to popular belief, grass is weak to fire. Who would have known?
It's radiant damage, you twit.
It's kind of the same thing. Does the sun deal fire damage or radiant damage?
Reginald, are you okay, sweetie?
Just a sunburn, actually.
Look, if we're going based off of Pokemon lore, radiant damage is steel. And now I know what you're saying. Hold on a second, Tom. That doesn't make any sense, but it really does because Solgaleo is a steel type.
Yeah.
But Solgaleo wasn't the sun; it eats the sun.
Many light type based attacks are steel type. So I think steel is actually the closest type.
What about Solar Beam? That's a grass type.
Yeah, but that's more. It's more of a green thing. I wouldn't say that's even a light-based attack.
That's
it literally
using photosynthesis.
Gets stronger during sunny
what
days.
about Fury,
The reason.
But that's because it absorbs the energy and converts it into something else. No, Austin, we're talking about Pokemon.
This is important, Austin.
Right.
Energy Ball is a grass type move anyway. Ashe, what's happening?
Yeah, the tree dies. It absorbs too much sunlight and gets like those anime ball explosions and throughout its roots and dies. Yeah?
Just the pitch, because photosynthesis, light being food for a tree. What if it just gets so fat it pops?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is you know how like when something in an anime or whatever is exploding
that
from
totally
the inside,
happens in nature. I get.
It'll get like those like orbs of like explosion from within
like
it.
The Dragon Ball villains.
Yeah, exactly. So it does that from within the tree, and then like it just pops. Everything just kind of explodes into dust and mulch.
How's the nightmare looking after it got hit by the glass and then my thing?
It does not look good. I'll tell you
I'm
that.
shocked it's alive.
Yeah, so
I have to move the fucking hex to the horse if that's still alive.
The horse is here.
The horse is here.
You might end up needing to just move it to Granny because I don't think that the horse will last very much longer.
Yeah, let me put it to you this way: if this were a racehorse, it would be shot.
Holy shit!
Dang, that's the darkest thing Ashe might have said. But anyway,
So you're saying there's a chance?
Tyr, you're up.
Sea biscuit.
You're get rid of this horse.
All right. So the question is does Tyr jump into the light knowing that it will do damage to him? And the funny thing is that even if Tyr fails his save, 16 damage wouldn't be enough to break his ward. And if he does the teleport again, which he'd have to in order to get back in, he'd resist the damage either way. So I'm going to use another one of my racial teleports and movement in order to get me into the fight. And since the horse is next to Austin, I get advantage on attacking it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Let's do a booming blade.
Okay. Go ahead
A
and
boomer blade?
Go ahead and boom that blade.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah. Yeah, 19 hits.
It does 7 damage. Very, very close to my minimum damage.
Yeah, go ahead and describe how you kill this horse.
So Tyr kind of runs up out of nowhere, slams, takes his staff out and just hits it over its head, and it goes down. Nothing too fancy. Mostly
Skull
because
explosion.
Tyr's not
Oh.
Because what?
done. Tyr
Okay.
is going to. What to do? Instead of using, I wonder if that makes sense, because I could like teleport Alicia out of the light. Let's see. Let me see the distance on it. What's the range of the spell?
30 feet radius.
Yeah, I could get her like right outside of it, and then I can have my dragon come down to attack. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, and how to make this work in a way that makes sense in order to get my dragon to have a little bit more attack power. I'm gonna action surge. And then I'm gonna hold my action. And the triggering thing is when my dragon finishes its turn, I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on Alicia to get her out.
Okay.
So first, I need to make my save against the 16 radiant damage. It's a Constitution save, right?
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
get 17. Or you just have to get 17. You got it.
Okay, so that's only 4 damage for me, which is
Fine.
absorbed by my ward. And then the dragon's gonna go.
All right.
So the dragon's gonna come up, and it's gonna kind of fly over where Alicia is, so that way when it uses its breath weapon, it doesn't hit her. So she has to make a Dex save.
All right. I will go ahead and roll that for her.
You mean the hag, right?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, it's attacking the hag. That's the only one left, right?
Right, yes. That is a 12, so no.
Worth a shot.
Oh, wait.
No. It takes the damage. It's
Yeah,
it's against my spell save DC, which is like 17.
Yeah, that's what I meant
Yeah.
by no.
So that is 10 force damage.
All right.
And then it's going to just the term they use here for it is what is it? Bite and claw. So it's going to. What was I looking at a second ago? So it's going to attack. Oh, that's weird. And it will be my spell. I wasn't planning on using this spell today, so I'm not prepared. I apologize.
No worries.
I saw it and I was like, oh wait, I should just use this. All right, it gets advantage because of Alicia, because I don't think 12 is going to hit. Well, 13 probably doesn't hit either, right?
No.
All right, it's going to use its second attack. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
11 piercing damage.
All right, gotcha.
Its turn is then going to end, thus triggering my reaction to teleport Alicia out.
All right, cool. So you do that. She voips to outside of this radius, and she's like, "Thanks for the save."
I
Nasty
smile
little
as I,
bitch.
like my armor is like smoldering. Oh, and then the dragon has to make its save again. So it takes the full damage, which it reduces down to half. So it's lost about a fifth of its HP.
Gotcha. All right. Before we move back to the top of the turn order, I want to take a brief intermission. So yeah, we shall be back momentarily. Yeah, I gotta use the restroom.
Sounds good.
I'll be back.
How's everybody feeling?
Good. Glad I stole the most important thing in this library.
Yes,
And I've now saved everyone.
That's definitely what it is.
And now
Definitely not making the fight actually more complex.
It's fine.
Way to go.
She wasted all of her actions last turn trying to get to me.
And I had to waste a spell in order to stop her from being successful.
Yeah.
And then she did
Imagine
attack
all-
me, and I took the damage head on.
Yeah.
Okay, but she could have attacked us 3 times. Instead, she only had to attack us once.
No, I will say I am very happy because I feel like Tyr is successfully being the tank and drawing aggro and keeping the enemies off you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
no, definitely.
Hugely.
So
and
that's what he
definitely.
was designed for. His damage output is not very high, but his ability to mess with the enemy.
I mean, he's still doing like consistent damage at the very least.
Yeah.
It's not like 20d6 summon a bird to kill everything, but still.
Yeah. I'm debating whether to use Healing Spirit on myself, but at the same time, it's probably going to go away after I get blasted with another laser.
You know, the funny thing is that Tyr's technically not taken any damage yet.
Yeah, that's true.
All of like the chip damage and that massive necrotic spell fired at me, it hasn't even gotten through the ward yet.
I need to use the restroom real quick, but
It's just
so
the instant
far,
death stuff that's spooky, but she hasn't been able to cast it because she's been like distracted.
Yeah. Well, the
Which
problem is that I don't. I had to use my reaction in order to pull
I'll be right back.
Alicia out of there. So it is. So
Yeah.
the only thing that I have is left is my familiar can use its reaction for silverly barbs. So I won't be able to counterspell this turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, she should still be coming after me, I'd imagine, but
Yeah. Which Jacqueline, I'm gonna say, pretty mad. Mostly because it's like, all right, guys, we got it, and oh, well, there goes my friends in a giant pillar of light.
look,
You
it's like what your our house.
It has done significantly more damage to us than to them.
Okay.
It has. In hindsight, yes. But imagine this being a person watching. One of the party members has left to do something of their own interest. Which it is what it is. It is your own interest.
It's also a matter of literally being up at a high vantage point where I can snipe people from spells and be away from instant death. Also makes sense in this fight.
It does make sense.
So no matter what I ended up
you didn't do that at first. You focused.
I had an option. Well, I also didn't know how it was gonna work. I didn't know if I could just like casually stab as an attack or whatever. And then I found out, oh, my entire action for the turn is being used to try and break this class. I didn't know it would take multiple turns. I thought it was gonna be like a
context into perspective, Steven. A D&D
I know what
turn
you're saying. I get it.
Is supposed to be 6 seconds. That's all it really is supposed to be. We can stretch it a little bit. But a round of combat is everything that happens within 6 seconds. It's dumb, but
I've never heard that 6 seconds metric before, which is strange.
Oh, really? It's very common.
It's.
Oh no, I'm just saying I haven't heard the.
I've even definitely told you it, but you've most likely forgotten.
That's also very possible.
Guys, I have other things on here. I'm just like clicking through my character sheet, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I have blind sense out to 10 feet.
Yeah.
That's right. That's something I can do.
Jacqueline has stuff. Part of me wants to use Summon Greater Demon, but I fucking know.
Well, I'm not sure Summon Greater Demon is something you can do in one action, though, right?
It is a one action ability. However, my concentration is on Hex right now.
Yeah.
So I can either keep up my damage or I can break concentration in a thing that could turn on us.
I got banishment.
The horrible blood elemental guy, platelet.
No, what I think we need to do is we need to save the summon a greater demon specifically to do the thing where to use planar binding, because I've got planar binding.
Yeah.
So what we could do is we could like work together to like summon a really powerful demon, and once I get a higher level spell slot, I can bind it for I think up to a week. So it's basically just like another party member.
Yeah.
And funny enough, there are some interesting demons out there. There's one that lets you like use it to take over a person's body. And then it kind of like becomes that person. So one of the things I was thinking of, depending on how ethical the rest of the party finds it, we could ask the merchant if he sells If he sells everything, can he sell us
Oh
the body of
no!
a long since dead hero?
Does the merchant know the value of a life?
Oh no! It's the person doesn't need to be alive. In fact, actually, specifically, they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be
I
dead.
feel like the merchant will do the $3 joke as the answer.
Yes.
And
But
then
$3. And then young Sales like looks out in the distance like, Father, did you hear that? No, go back to sleep.
well, so the first thing I thought when I saw it was like, oh yeah, we'll hold this little tidbit off until we get to the silver mummy, and then we'll bring the silver mummy being possessed by a demon with all of the silver mummy's stats.
Oh
But
my
it
god.
has to be humanoid. It doesn't work on undead.
what if he counters it with a second silver mummy?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh no. We're fucked.
Yeah, if Dracula
Second
counters it with a second silver mummy, it's over. Wait, what
One
one
happens if
silver
two silver
mummy,
mummies
I-
pretty
trade?
difficult.
I like to imagine though that when Tyr summons demons, I asked you a little bit ago, like to list all of the ones you sent me the list of all of the different demons, like the leaders of it, because I was like, I feel like Tyr wouldn't be summoning them from the Baron, and so I was like, who's the most likely one he would have done, and I still haven't decided.
If you do the Duke or King, I'm
Mhm.
forgetting the red one. Baron specifically hates that guy.
Yeah, I feel like it would be one of those. Number one, because Tyr's like, I need an assistant to let me in this demon, and the demon's like, I don't want to do this. And Tyr's like, I'm sorry, you signed a contract. And the demon's like, no, I didn't. And then
My
he's like,
brother in
oh, well,
Christ, you made the sandwich.
yeah. Um, and so the demons that he summons are probably not friendly towards him. Whereas you, because of your backstory, might actually be able to summon demons that, even if
Yeah, no.
you may lose control of them, they may be like, well, we're just gonna kill your friends because you're off limits.
I'd love to do that side thing of uh Jacqueline and Tyr summon a demon together.
Yeah. Because I
Uh
was looking up like the different kinds and stuff. The
Ashe
good
is
thing
back.
is that if we get a book that gives us a bunch of names, that makes it easier.
Noise.
Hello.
Ashe is back.
I
It's
just
me.
came up with the most brilliant full gauntlet spell of all time. I can't wait to cast the next turn.
You know, I'm pretty sure I could planar bind your god.
You know what? Let's not talk about this subject ever again.
if you do the thing that summons it, and I put a little circle
Wait.
around it.
Wait, do you mean we could just have him as a party member?
Oh no.
I'm saying no. There's no way that will actually work.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
we could try.
We could try.
It could
I-
totally
I think your god might strip you of your powers for trying.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You participated. You said you were willing to try.
Oh, so what you're saying is
What are we
that
talking
out of
about?
character you're in character we have to trick you.
Yes. And if you just so happen to bind the god for a week, that would be hilarious.
I feel like there are no options where that turns out okay. And considering it doesn't have stats, it means it's probably untargetable by the spell anyway.
All right.
I mean, you're probably right.
Ashe, are we ready to start again?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
And we are resumed. So we're back at the top of the order. It's Alicia time, baby. She is going to
I find it really funny if she just ran back in and stabbed her.
I mean, that's kind of what she's gonna have to do.
Is she not
No,
a
you're gonna
ranged
take too
weapon?
much damage.
Oh wait, shit. Yeah, no. Okay, in that case, right. Yeah, that's right.
Make sure you're facing your mic, by the way.
Yeah, it's difficult because the
That's
way I
fine,
have
but-
everything laid out makes that
Is it
like
wonky because of your monitor setup?
yes, it's wonky because of my monitor setup. I'm going to address that though at a later point. I have some plans for my setup. I need to send you a picture of my setup, Stephen, because you'd really like it. But anyway,
Ooh.
fucking, she's going to spin the wheel, instead. So I am going to roll a 1d20. That's gonna be 8. Let me see what 8 does. Ah, Alicia is under the effects of haste for 5 rounds.
Holy
Great.
shit!
She can run around the giant beam of light for 5 rounds.
Well, no. She can run in, attack, and use the action to run away.
Because it only activates in the end of her turn.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
long as she doesn't end the turn in there, she's fine.
She might not be able to do it this round, but next round definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for this round, she's going to refrain from moving so that she can spin again.
Spin to win, baby. Spin to win.
That is 3, so guess what? 3
The
more
bone
skeletons!
Oh, okay.
The Bone Brothers are back! There's so it's 2 of yeah, so
Wait, one
here's
skeleton survived though, right? The one that rolled that
Yes,
crit
one of-
rolled her con save.
one of the skeletons survived, so there's now 4 skeletons. And
I
they
like
are
to imagine just the other 2 get back up and then die again.
Yeah, so
They just keep
2 of-
dry bonesing themselves over and over again.
2 of them get back up. One of them runs in from the side because there's a lot of skeletons in this mountain. And because Alicia's a big deal, they are adherent to her whim.
Because she's a big deal.
And they're all going to shoot some bows into our hag. So I'm gonna. Okay, one of them crit.
One of them did quit with that 12.
Yeah. Sadly the 12 does not make it. But let me see. Yeah, the 12 doesn't make it. Neither only 2 of these make it, but one of them crit. So I'm going to roll that one.
10.
Yeah, and that gets doubled.
20 damage.
Yep. And then the other one that did hit 4. So okay. That is 24 damage towards the hag, although these bows are just bows. So it doesn't do as much as you would imagine it would on an otherwise normal thing. So okay, give me just one moment.
And then I'm assuming they walk out of the light before they end the turn.
Yes. Well, they weren't in the light. They shot bows and arrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the one who was in the light should probably move.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one moves. That one hightails it out of there. So, okay. Yeah, that does it for Alicia's turn. It is now time for the hag.
Hag, baby.
It's time for the hag. The hag is going to hunt you. Guess what? It's a reverse hag hunters.
Hag hunted?
Hag hunted. Ooh, that would be a good name for a sequel campaign. Anyway.
Too bad it won't touch 5e ever again. Anyway.
So okay, let me see what else I can do here. Okay. So sorry here, let me move that because I'm kind of straining to see.
Should we also get rid of these other guys now they're dead?
Oh yeah. Bleep. So okay, everyone remind me of your locations.
I was near the horse before it got destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Dom was
I'm-
next to me.
Yeah, there's probably like a little bit of, there's probably 1 square of distance in between the two of us,
Yeah.
because we were flanking the horse.
Right.
Dragon is right next to the hag. And then I think everybody else is outside of the light.
Yeah,
No.
Jacqueline is where the tree used to be, but outside the light.
And I'm 80 feet in the air, still on the platform where I got public from.
All right, gotcha. In that case, the hag is going to rush towards where Tyr and Reginald are.
Dragon would get an
And-
attack of opportunity.
This is fine. She is single-minded right now.
That's all I needed to hear.
Then Tom's like, did I mention my dragon is swole as hell?
Yeah, that would hit.
That's so
Alright.
fat, the damage. Oh wait, that's not the damage, it's just the attack hit?
Yeah, that's the attack hit.
Oh, okay.
Minimum damage, 11.
Pain.
All right, gotcha. So she takes that 11 damage and pays no mind to it, as she rushes towards you both, and she is going to
Yeah, the 2 people that she feared now stand stalwart, getting a really bad sunburn.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Also turn closer to your mic again.
Yeah.
Just be cognizant of it.
Yeah.
I want to hear your beautiful voice.
But okay, so she is first going to she lunges towards you both. And she takes some swipes. She's gonna claw at fucking, let's see. I'm gonna do 2 claws at Tyr and then 1 at Reginald, because she can multi-attack with physical attacks.
Alright.
Oh my god.
That is 29 across the board, so all of those hit.
So,
Yeah.
my familiar little cat is
Uh-huh.
gonna use its reaction to cast Silverly Barbs. Austin, what's your AC?
18, so she meets. I don't know how many are going towards me.
Does
One.
meets mean that you would not take
Yeah,
any
it
damage?
would mean you get hit. It would mean you get the hit.
He'd
Do
still
it.
get hit either way.
I'll
Yeah.
still get hit either way.
Okay, so I then have one of the ones that targeted me. She has to roll one more time and take the lower result. It's not.
Alright.
It's similar to disadvantage, but it's not actually disadvantage.
Gotcha. That would be a 19 instead.
That does not hit me.
All right. Okay.
So how
So
many
you-
were going towards me? Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Just one.
And-
One of them does hit you, though, Tyr.
Okay.
Yes.
One of them misses. One of them hits.
And it can give advantage as a part of this. So I am going to give the advantage to who's up next on our side.
Me.
Yeah.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
All right, I'll give it to Jacqueline. So you basically you get advantage on your next thing that you do.
Hell yeah.
All right, roll your damage. Let's
All
see
right.
if you can break my ward.
That's 20 slashing and then 22 slashing. I'm going to say that 22 is the one at Tyr.
All right, well, because of my teleport, I only take 11 and my ward's still up.
Okay.
It's almost gone, but it's there.
Yeah, so she does these 3 quick swipes at the both of you. And then as she deals this damage, she turns around, she twists her heads in an unnatural way. You hear bones cracking as she locks eyes with fucking Holiday and Jacqueline. And she's going to cast some lightning bolts.
Oh boy.
So both of you roll some dex saves.
Connor, you get to
Aha!
roll yours at advantage.
What?
Well,
No, Connor does.
Oh.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So here's what I got for that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing called Dark One's Luck,
Okay.
which is another set. Jacqueline strangely has a bunch of shit that's really like they're their own bard,
Uh-huh.
where they just have 2 different abilities that increase their die rolls.
Uh-huh.
But I can add a 1d10
Okay.
to that roll.
Go ahead.
Unfortunately, it's a 15.
Oh, that meets, so...
That means so I saved for half.
Yep.
However, I'm going to use the spell, my reaction, for a little thing called Absorb Elements.
Okay.
Absorb Elements is a neat little spell that, if I could find it, and I'm just gonna cast it. You know what? I'm gonna cast it at first level. Why not? So ignore the damage. Basically, if I'm hit with, oh, never mind. Thank you, Austin.
Yep. Well, you
If
have to
I'm
make
hit
it as a
with
melee
cold-
attack, but good.
Yeah. If I'm hit with cold, lightning, fire, acid, or thunder damage, I can take resistance.
Yeah, so you
And
only take
then
25% of the damage.
Yeah. So roll the damage.
Gotcha. I am going to roll that damage at 4th level. So...
Looks like you clicked Vampiric Touch.
Oh, oops. Sorry. Ignore that. Where did it go?
No.
Yeah, ignored that entire thing. All right, so
Ouch.
that is 29 lightning.
Ah,
So
And I reduced that by half twice, so that's only 7
Fort-
damage.
I just looked through all my shit. I don't have a way of actually reducing this because it's not EC based. Oops.
You are
Yep.
a bird and you are high up. You are going to be
Oh no!
hit by
fuck,
lightning.
I'm weak to electric attacks.
take double damage, idiot.
But yeah, so she just kind of with 2 arms outstretched shoots both of you with lightning.
Which
And-
arms?
The
It doesn't
purple
matter,
ones.
but the big ones? Yeah.
The
that makes-
purple ones.
Oh, the purple ones?
Yes. This would be some night hag shit.
Some Palpatine bullshit.
You know what's funny?
Hmm?
Little insider
Or-
secret, because I
Or would
helped
that
design
actually
the
come
camp.
from Gwat?
That would be coming from Gwat.
Okay, then yeah, it's the blue arms.
Big old thunder punches. Got it.
Plasma fist.
So okay. And that is technically
Doesn't she get one more action?
yes. So okay. Her last action. Let's see. She is going to she's going to turn back around. And let me see. She turns around and places her hand on Tyr's face. And she is going to bestow curse. So you touch a creature, and that creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or become cursed for the duration of the spell. So go ahead and make a wisdom save.
I like to imagine Gertie's little
Stubby little hands.
like stretch out.
Ugh.
This gross,
Awful.
like her accordion neck.
Yeah.
And her what, octo chin?
Her vertebrae are like they're structured like either those like claw hands that have the extending like diamond shaped chassis or depending on the kind of thing, like those balls that stretch. Anyway, 17.
As much as I love talking about stretchy balls.
I like to
Uh-huh.
imagine she reaches her hand out in order to like touch Tyr's face, and he
Yeah.
just kind of like licks it, and then she pulls back.
Oh, that was so unpleasant. Yeah, so that makes it so you do not get cursed.
Awesome.
It's
now you
okay.
have to use the quarter of your health each turn.
Worst case scenario, if I take a rest, I can. I've got remove curse on my spell list. It's not prepared, so I wouldn't be able to help myself now. But any
Yeah.
long-term curses, I can swap it in.
Uh-huh. So and the last thing she's going to do is she's going to leap out of the light.
Do we
Wait,
get
what
attacks
she
of
prefer-
opportunity on her? She ran up and hit us in melee.
Oh shit, that's true.
I mean, it'd
It's
be
either that or she takes damage. She takes 16 damage from the light. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
assuming she fails her save, so it depends on what does she think is going to cause more damage.
I think she stays in the light in that case, because I feel like whatever y'all have prepared is probably more dangerous than this light. So, what save is it again, Con? Con
Yeah.
save? Okay.
Ashe,
I
you
mean,
know
it's
the
just-
JoJo meme where they just get up from the tea table and start kicking the dude on the floor?
Yeah.
That's what would happen if she
Yeah,
triggered, like,
basically.
everyone's
Look,
attack
look,
mode.
I'm not going to say that I have Warcaster, and therefore I could cast a cantrip as an attack of opportunity. And then I could cast Booming Blade, which when she moved, would trigger Booming Blade's extra damage and would do quite a bit of damage.
Wait.
Assuming I hit, of course, which was not guaranteed.
Of course.
I didn't know I could do
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. I also have that.
Well,
so,
do you have Warcaster?
Yeah,
Okay, then yes. It lets you cast cantrips.
that's actually amazing. And I have Sacred Flame too. That's so cool. That's actually amazing.
Yeah. So,
It's Jacqueline.
it's Jacqueline.
It's Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, looking at, moves her hex over to Granny,
Mm-hmm.
and, dang, I almost wish the horse was alive so I could twin spell as well, but
Could you twin spell on different heads of the hag?
I don't think it's allowed since it's the same target.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be if they somehow separated, yes, but technically Gwot and Gertie are dead. The Night Hag has just absorbed her sisters into her mass. The only reason they are animate is because her life force is sustaining them.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you a thing. And I want you to just respond to me in DMs if this is doable.
I am going to just machine gun fire her down again.
All right, go ahead.
That is with the Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
15. God dang. 25. Wow.
So one of them hits.
Dang.
Go
7.
for the hex.
Yeah, the
Yep.
hex.
13. Man, I waited fucking hour for my turn to do fucking nothing.
Yeah, this game
Well-
is running pretty
Connor,
well.
I can't wait for you to figure out that you can twin spell haste, so you can put haste on yourself and someone else at the same time.
Ooh.
Well, I wish I
Alright.
could do that. I would undo my turn just to do that.
So, is there anything else you can do on your turn?
Can I bonus action throw my dagger so I could just let off a little bit of that electricity stored on me?
Sure. I'll allow it.
All right. 17.
That meets.
Connor, if you're throwing it, I don't know
Yeah.
if the damage will work. I think you have to run in there and
Hey.
stab them.
Jacqueline goes over and stab.
Alright.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're in the
that
laser
hits.
light now. I mean,
I stick my finger in it for a moment from the edge.
Yeah.
And that's 7 damage on top of that. So 20 altogether. Jacqueline fucking tries mowing her down and she keeps blocking, and Jacqueline's like, all right, god damn it. Runs over, takes a knife. Die, bitch.
Ah! Ow!
So
is it my turn?
I sure hope so.
So that does 4 slashing plus
3 lightning.
Gotcha.
And then I did 13 from Eldritch Blast and Hex.
Gotcha.
Alright. So,
Give me just 1 sec before you proceed. Okay. So, now go ahead.
Austin turn.
Austin turn.
I'll think of. So we're just stuck in this beam of light, and
Yeah.
You only take damage if you end your turn there, though.
Yes.
yeah, the issue is she's in range.
Oh, for attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean,
So Reginald. Well, I wasn't planning on using Healing Spirit, but gonna cast it at 3rd level.
I mean, you could also attack it because you'd have advantage because of mate.
Yeah,
Standing
no,
next to it.
I'm still gonna attack. I'm just using this as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I heal back 7 damage, 77 HP. Actually, no, I had 72, 79. Not it. So Reginald's then going to attack with advantage. Oh my god. He's gonna attack again. There we go.
Yeah, that one does it.
woo!
Alright, so Dwarven Throat.
Oh.
That's an 8 plus the Dwarven Throat extra damage, 14 plus the 2 from Slayer's Prey and okay.
Nice.
That's going to be 14 plus 19 plus 24 damage.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, this one, one of them just goes wide and, misses her. But the other, you toss this and, slice her, you leave a big gash, on the side of Gertie's face. And you see in this like wound, this looks like dead flesh. Like in inside of Gertie's dripping wound. This is like
necrotic tissue.
Yes. And yeah, you leave a big gash in her head. Oh, how rude.
You know what's also rude? I'm going to proc her attack of opportunity so she wastes it in a reaction.
Oh, that's smart.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move out of the way. She's gonna try to hit me.
Cool.
Just so I'm out of the fucking laser.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
She'll go ahead and make that attack of opportunity.
We're gonna have a talk later, Holiday.
That hits. Go ahead.
My bad.
There's no escaping the talk, Holiday.
I know, it's my bad. I fucked up.
Yeah, so she slashes at you, dealing 20 slashing damage, with her awful fishy claws.
But that wastes her reaction.
Her moist, damp, fishy hands.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Actually,
Uh,
aside, can attacks of opportunities, like if she
you
can
only get one
multi-attack with her-
reaction.
Okay, well, yeah. I was wondering if like if a specific attack can do a multi-attack, does that apply on reactions, or is that only like specifically actions?
Yeah, no, you take the action of multi-attack when you attack with an attack of opportunity. You're attacking with an attack of opportunity, so you're not using multi-attack.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use gonna make my con save
for
Healing
example,
Spirit.
then my dragon could breath weapon as an attack
Yeah,
of
no.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Healing Spirit Sergeant Cockadoodle do stays forever
Cool.
now. I critted.
Excellent.
You can't make me do another save again. Still save again. Fuck you. Anyway, that's my turn.
Cool. So, after Reginald is Holiday. Holiday, what do you do?
I have a question.
Yes.
What was the calculation for full damage?
For full damage of what?
Of
It's
someone falling.
it's a D6 per 10 feet.
Oh, perfect! Oh, this is exactly what I needed. That's completely fine. All right, here we go. A holiday activates the quote gauntlet,
Excellent.
and she changes one of her spells. For effect. I should have done this wall. It's better for effect if I just click the things in 1 second. At first, it looks like she's well, okay, I guess I have to do this first. I have to go down there first. The spell I'm casting requires touch. But the fastest way down there is to jump.
All right.
So Holiday jumps off the platform and aims for the hag below. And as she's falling, she uses her quote gauntlet. And at first, it looks like she's casting for the dying. But as she's falling and about to hit the hag, she changes the spell to split the dying. And lands hands first on the hag to cast the spell on her to try to split her sisters from her body.
Okay. So,
I feel like there's gonna be a check involved here
Yeah,
with a very
right.
high DC.
yeah, you are going to have to... Ooh.
This is a cantrip too, so I would have to make this cost a spell slot. I don't know.
I have plenty of them.
Yeah, I would definitely say this has to
Yeah, we can cast it up. That's fine.
All right.
You can make
And
it
then-
cost something high.
and then make a casting check as well.
And also, like this changes 3 letters, right? So there's going to be some sort of consequence to it.
Exactly. I don't know what that is, but yes.
Yeah, so
I can't believe Holiday has no wings anymore. They're just the person.
Well, I can't fly all the way down there fast.
I
mean, I guess I could catch myself. I don't know. I mean, birds can die.
No, I think you're just gonna probably need to take the fall damage.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the trade-off. And also I'm going to need you to make a spell roll.
Okay. Wait, I have to make it?
Yes.
Yes.
How do I do that? Where is that?
It's gonna be your charisma. I'm sorry, not charisma. Your
wisdom, right?
Okay, your wisdom plus your proficiency.
It's on the character sheet next to the spell save DC.
It'll be
It'll say
listed as
attack
spell
bonus.
attack bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, you just click the actual like wisdom stat, right?
No, go
No, I
to
wouldn't do that
spells.
at all.
Oh.
Go to spells. Go to spell attack bonus and click on that number
Oh!
or the letters. I don't know which, but
I actually don't think it works that way. I think you just gotta copy it. But if you have another spell that uses like it's just a D20 plus 9. Like so, if you have another spell that does that, you can click on that spell instead.
I don't know what does that. But sure. I can just do a D20 plus 9, right? How do I,
Yeah.
What's the roll command for that? I'm so sorry.
Dash R 1D20 plus 9.
Dash
Sorry, slash.
slash R 1D20.
Yeah, I'd put a space in
Where?
between the R and the 1D20.
Oh. 1D20 plus 9.
Yep.
22!
Yeah, that makes sense. So as you are falling, which I'm gonna go ahead and roll that fall damage real quick. How high up were you again?
80 feet.
Yeah.
86.
I'm gonna go
I can
ahead.
live this. I will be very low. Oh my god, I got so lucky.
That
Yeah,
is
that was
21
lucky.
fall damage.
I'm
So
just take like 50 to 60.
as you are plummeting down, you touch the hag for the briefest of moments, and her sisters begin to slough off of her, and she's just like, "What? No! This can't be!" And
Ash, I sent you something.
yeah, I got it. And the dead flesh of Gwat and Gummy disintegrate onto the floor as Gwat and Gertie rather split onto the floor, and all that is left is if I can find. We used to be able to just drag and drop from the bio. When did they get rid of that?
Oh, I feel like they did it,
You
but
do this like at the start when you start using stuff in the campaign again.
I am trying. I'm trying to find.
I think you can drag from like you could drag like from the handout maybe. Like get out of it and then pull the character like.
Yeah, I couldn't from the bio, but I found the picture actually. So all that is left is Gammy Gummy. And she's just like, no. As she drops to the floor, just kind of like rummaging around in the melting remains of her sisters.
Oh, damn.
And she looks very worse for wear. And she's going to take a legendary action. She kind of scrambles. She looks terrified for the briefest of moments, and then furious as she looks at the lot of you. And she's just like, "This won't stand. I'll get back at you. The Lord Head Dracula will have his vengeance." And she plane shifts
So counter spell, 7 counter spell. Damn it.
Yeah, she's going to plane shift.
Hold up 1 second. I more than likely don't have anything here. What was the last thing that I did as a reaction?
Silvery barbs.
That was Camillea's reaction, wasn't it?
No, yeah, that was the cat. So I think no, yeah, because it hasn't come back around since I teleported Alicia, right?
Yeah, it has not.
It's not.
Okay. Yeah. So I do maybe have one other thing.
Okay.
Nah, it doesn't work that way. Austin, can you use your magic stop thing again?
I only get it once per day.
Once per day?
Yeah.
I used it on like the opening fight.
It's
Opening of this
okay.
fight.
We'll just kick her ass again later.
As a normal night hag.
Well, can I roll something to see if I could tell what plane she's shifting to temporarily?
Sure.
All right, what would I roll for that? Arcana?
Yeah, probably Arcana.
All right, do I know where she is? You don't actually even need to necessarily tell me where she is. I just need to know that when I cast Banish on my dragon, will it follow her?
No, it won't follow her. She's going to the ethereal plane.
Wait, she's going to the ethereal plane?
I believe so. Is that the place she goes where dreams?
That's
she can choose.
To put this in perspective, Tom.
Yeah.
Saying she goes to the ethereal plane, that's like the overall term for it. She could be fucking anywhere.
Well, no, because if she's in the ethereal plane, and I know that based off my Arcana check, I can put down a wall of force and she can't leave. Because wall of force includes the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Do you remember the ethereal in this also means like the dream world?
Yes, but what I'm saying is that how the spell
works as written.
Yeah, it's supposed to stop people from being able to do that.
Can you look the spell?
Even if she's there, because she's still in the same place,
can you
just
post
in
the
the
spell,
other
Tom?
dimension. Yeah. This is, I mean, because you can plane shift to other places. I just need to know where because if she chose to go to the ethereal plane, then I think it actually says it in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
The wall also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall.
All right. Well, she is. I will say yes. You can do that. She's going to counter spell though. So what level is that? 5th?
Yep. It's a 5th level.
Yeah, well, so she used her legendary action to do this?
Yes, but
so she's already used her reaction to attack.
She already used her reaction to attack me.
Oh shit.
She's stuck. I'm not letting her get away.
Yeah. All right. All right.
So good news, guys. This definitely will keep her here. In terms of getting her into a place we can target,
So, yeah. Here's what happens. She disappears from your sight. Into the ethereal plane. And yeah, this wall is there. I what do you
I mean,
do?
basically, we have until the shield, the wall of force, runs out to figure out how to get her back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's how I'll do it. Yeah. Can you do anything else now on your turn?
A minute. Will last for a minute.
No. Okay. Well, so yeah. So
spaceship.
I probably wouldn't be able to banish anybody to it.
Oh, wait, plane
But
shift.
there is one thing actually. I'm gonna need Connor. I'm gonna need your help.
Okay.
Can we open up that book of demons and see if there's any that can plane shift to the ethereal realm?
Oh yeah.
And summon
yeah,
a demon and have it go and get her?
I will yeet the book right now. I throw the
Oh no, we've got time. Wall of Force lasts for a while.
You use the book at Jacqueline. You hit
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Jacqueline's upset, even more upset.
Jacqueline dies.
I say, Jacqueline, I can only hold her here for 10 minutes. Find a demon that can go to the ethereal plane,
Yeah, no.
summon it, and send it after her.
Holiday's just like, I'm sorry I still didn't hit you with Dawn. Here's a book to make up for it. It looks like you wanted this.
No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your friends.
I'll apologize to them too. We need to kill this bitch.
It's actually quite fine. I don't care. Get this bitch back.
Alicia, I'm really sorry. I did not want to hit you with this either.
We'll worry about it later.
All right. Arcana check, I'm assuming.
Yeah. By the way, the dragon is gone now because of concentration purposes. So you want it? Yeah.
Okay. You want to say like every minute is an Arcana check? Or should I go with?
Yeah, for
Or every
to do
2
what?
minutes to find a demon that can plane shift as well.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a nat 20.
Yeah.
You find a demon.
All right. That one's not gonna work. That guy's a dick. Let me see.
I mean, they're demons. I presume they're all kind of rude, but
Some are more rude than others. Not trusting bone molester again. Let me tell you.
Molester. And platelet planner shift.
I will visit upon you torrents of destruction.
He could probably planner shift.
It's me, Grandpa. I finally learned how to play this shift. Actually,
I think that is something imps can do.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if he's an imp. If imps can do that, yeah.
Let me double check.
The normal base imp, I don't think can.
No, they can only be summoned and they can only shapeshift.
Or if it's like a Meow situation where he taught himself to planar shift, like how Meow taught himself to taunt and stand on 2 feet.
That would be extra detail that we did not have prior to this.
He could have gone to Kool-Aid.
I ranked up as a demon. I'm now taller and handsome, I guess.
I'm sexy Grelbo now.
Sexy
Gained a
Grelbo.
PhD in planar shifting.
Let me double check with amps real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I looked at with D&D, the SRD imp. They don't, but let me check the 5e tools to see if they have anything for devils.
Devilman Crybaby?
Yeah, because I found a
Devilman.
fiend that can do it, but I don't think it lets you summon fiends. Jinn would let you do it, but I don't think they count either.
Yeah. No, imps can't do it. Wait. Can with my Arcana check, would I know what kind of creature Gammy Gummy is subtype wise?
She's a night.
Yes.
She's a night hag. I know that. What kind of creature are night hags?
Let me see.
They're technically fiends.
fiends, yes.
Yeah, once I put.
All right, I know what to do. I'm gonna use Summon Greater Demon, casting that spell. I'll even upgrade it. So in case I don't know what CR she is.
Well, I don't think Summon Greater Demon lets you summon fiends.
Yeah, no, it won't let you summon fiends, God.
Here's the problem.
Hold on, wait, no, it summons demons, not devils. Well, that'd be Granny Gummy is yeah, no, she's on the line. Challenge rating 5 or lower.
How about this? Steven, give me your book. Your gauntlet. Now.
Oh. Alright, you can borrow it.
I'm borrowing it. I'm changing Summon Greater Demon into Summon Greater Woman.
You turn into a greater woman. A greater woman.
Okay, that's definitely okay. Hold on. That's definitely like a lot of letters.
No, it's just 2 letters.
It's just 2.
Which 2?
With demon, it's W.
Go
it's
ahead.
3, technically.
Okay, it's actually 3. You're right. I'm done.
3 is the limit, yes?
3 is the limit.
It's DENO.
I will take levels of exhaustion. I'll fucking take damage if you.
We don't know what the consequences are yet. This is all new and unexplored territory, but I respect it.
Yeah. Wow, that thunder is loud. Yeah, it's gonna be levels of exhaustion. You have never used this thing before, and it is going to take a toll.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 2 levels of exhaustion after you use this thing.
All right. I do so.
Okay.
Gammy Gummy.
Yeah.
Yum with up. Wait.
I'm going to say
while reading the book, I like read through the book of like demons, fiends, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And one stands out to me. Gumma Blath. Wait,
yeah,
Gumma
you
Blath.
you're...
That's fucking stupid. Give me your gauntlet.
Sure, here you go. You borrow it.
Yeah, you look past such demons as the Skin Man, and others. And yeah, you summon Greater Woman. And yeah, so she pops back into your plane of existence. And she's
I'll break concentration on my Warforge so that way we can kill her.
Yeah, no, Reginald.
I don't want to kill her.
What are you planning on doing,
Her
Jack?
soul is mine.
Oh,
She's gonna make too many saves. We have to just kill her.
We can knock her out, and when she
True.
comes to, we'll bind her.
That is something we can do.
All right. Yeah,
It's
what the
actually
fuck?
crazy OP.
How-
No, just because we could get her to actually explain all the crazy shit in here, which would be amazing.
So, how much health does she have left? Does it look like she's about to die?
It looks like that splitting that happened, whatever life force she was using to animate her sisters has left her, so she is looking very bad. She's
Can I hit her over the head while she's distracted and knock her out?
Sure.
Don't miss.
Do you? How do you want me to roll it?
What are you hitting her over the head with?
My staff.
Okay, go ahead and roll your staff. We'll roll it as non-lethal. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll do.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage because she's.
Well, I was gonna say, if it's something like it looks like she's about to go down, can I just like try and choke her out?
What?
Yeah,
Sure.
just like put her in a headlock and be like, go to sleep.
Okay.
Solid Snake style?
Can I? So would that be like a grapple check?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. The funny thing, it's essentially the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Well, that's a natural one. So.
Hey, Reginald, you want to help?
I'll help.
Yeah, you kind of you
Yeah,
try
Reginald.
and you
All right,
try
so-
and
so
strangle her, but
Can I roll it with
Her
advantage
neck
with
is so
Austin's help?
slimy.
yes, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Reginald will help her. Like Reginald grabs
both
her. You
go-
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
this is gonna be a nat 20, isn't it?
Okay,
It
no,
is
she
nat
slips
20.
out, and then Reginald just gives her back to him.
That's
Yeah, and then I'm
quarterback.
gonna go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay. You nat 20. So yeah, you managed to grapple her and her bony neck, and the night hag of dreams falls asleep.
All right. I don't know if night hags need material components for their spells, but I look to see if there's any on there, and if there are, I take them.
Gotcha.
And then I guess we tie her up. I think I actually have manacles.
Convenient.
Yeah.
I don't.
Inconvenient.
I have a small knife. It's so small it doesn't even count as a dagger.
What, is it a fucking letter opener?
It is. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
God
It's a letter opener. Yeah, so I guess we tie her up. So for planar binding, I'm gonna need to take a long rest.
Okay, so if
And then also, do we level up?
yeah. I'd say yes.
Okay, because then I might want to cast planar binding at a higher level then. But are we going to be breaking here soon, or
Yeah, we're probably gonna be wrapping.
because I don't know how long this will take, because
Yeah,
it's
so-
a mechanic I'm not familiar with.
We can. Here's what I'll say. What we can do is, she is restrained.
Do we want to do like? Was there anything else in this library for us to take a look at that we can do first while we're waiting for her to wake up?
I think so. Like my book, for example. I'm very curious.
Yeah. Let's do the book first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say like I mean, are we? Shoot. I mean, I was gonna ask if we're wrapping up soon because
We
I do
are.
have work.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
We're just doing like the last couple cleanup things before we do.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we'll do the binding of Grammy Gummy to our side next session.
of Gummy Rebirth.
Mhm.
Anyways, let's open this.
Seeing this, all it is a charisma saving throw
Oh,
that she has to make.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then it's like interrogating and all that other stuff is what I was really thinking was going to take a while.
oh,
And I don't want to
yeah.
manipulate.
I was just saying we could get the saving throw out of the way.
That is true.
Well, I mean, she's knocked out, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
it's also I wanted to cast it at the higher level, and so I would
Okay.
I want to level up, and so that's why I was like, I think it's better
Okay.
to just do it next time.
Understood.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Here-
so the book though.
Yeah. So, with her restrained, you all take a moment of respite. You browse the library, see what else you can find. You see many things. Although a lot of many of the books on the wall, there are various arcane tomes and what have you. But none are more striking than what you find in the Book of Blood. Who opens this book?
Me. 'Cause I'm still the one who has it.
Yeah. So,
Ash, please. Please, you have the opportunity to do something fucking hilarious.
What?
His
Oh, no.
head just grows 4 sizes and then pops. It just dies.
That'd
You
be great.
you open this book. And as you pry it open, it feels like you're prying open it feels like you're prying open the doors of a submarine while underwater. It is a remarkably difficult book to open, but you manage, for the briefest moment, to part its pages. And blood starts filling the room. And we are going to pick up on that exciting note next time
Oh no.
on Mount Dracula.
Dude, is our respite a long rest or a short rest?
I mean, it's going to be a long rest, but first you're going to have to deal with the blood situation, but we'll deal with that after at the start of the next episode.
Cool.
So yeah, blood starts spilling out the book. Yeah, this has been Mount Dracula. This was a fun fight, y'all.
This is a great session. Man,
Dude.
Yeah.
summon greater woman.
Ash,
What a
I'm sorry
genius
for
play.
throwing that curveball
No,
at you.
no, it was a good curveball. I
Yeah.
have something else in mind for the book, but we'll get to that when its contents can be read.
And I can't believe we just
I'm pretty sure the
using
entire
a rule exploit of no reaction upon
Yeah.
leaving.
What is insane?
I'm pretty sure the book is all red. It's covered in blood.
Okay.
Uh,
I thought
Alright.
like, the person with the quote gauntlet was supposed to be the one with the witty wordplay, but man, Tom is pushing it to a new
Hey,
level.
I just want to remind you I have that right now, so you're not the one.
Okay, you went on alone with interest.
Alright. So, plugs. Connor,
Hey,
why
I'm
don't you
Boosh.
start us off?
Hey, I'm Boosh/Connor / owner of Gimme Gummy. My demon pet.
The Gammy Gummy license property.
Yeah, the Gammy Gummy LLC Incorporated CEO. You can find me Boosh at Boosh at Can Join Artists on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at Can Join Artists. I'm also on Blue Sky. what other social media? Who knows? Maybe I'll be there.
Make a
Maybe.
co-host.
A what host?
Co-host. It's a cozy Tumblr alternative. I almost called it Cumblr. That's the not safe for work
Cumblr.
I
Tumblr
wish
that
we still
exists
had
somewhere.
Tumblr.
A lot of people wish they still had Tumblr.
That's what co-host is for.
Um,
Anyway.
I mean, Twitter is basically that for me. But anyway.
Yeah.
anyways.
Join our Discord.
Do it.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Do it.
I should do that. Join the Discord. Be my friend. Austin, I'm tossing the ball in your court.
Hi, this is Austin. You can find me at Twatter. I'm not calling it X, you horrible groglidate CEO. I will be doing nothing, though. Maybe something will happen. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, Steban.
Ah, yes. It is I, Holiday Gleamfeather, aka the actual holder of the quote gauntlet. Yes, and the one who dive bombed a
funny
hag and
because it's
almost
in my
killed
arms
herself with
right
fall
now.
damage. And blew up all of her friends on accident. Look, you know what? I apologize for my actions. However, all of it worked out in the end.
Slaughterer of allies. Holiday Gleamflip.
Murderer of allies, stealer of library books, and incredible wordsmith. A triple threat indeed. Anyways, yeah, you can find me. I'm Venti.
A threat.
You can find me at Venti. Wow, what a shock. No, you can find me at Venti179 on Twitch, 79 on Twitter / the stupid name it is now. Or you could also find me as regular Venti on Blue Sky. Wow, I actually claimed normal ass Venti for once. Or you can find me at Venti or Venti179 on YouTube, where I actually post shit occasionally and stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. Tom.
No, Tom is last.
Is someone not gone yet?
Ash
It's
has
me.
not gone yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hi, I'm Ashe. I am the DM, the keeper, the dungeon master of this game. I hope you all enjoyed today's session. You can find me at ashenthorns.art on Blue Sky or at ashenthorns on co-host or Tumblr. I'm not on the website formerly known as Twitter anymore. I deleted my page because they're going to start mining shit for AI. That's just
That hasn't been
delightful.
confirmed yet, but
did you back up your art?
I have all of my art on my PC.
Okay, this is good. I was worried about that when I saw it.
Yeah, I feel so much lighter having deactivated my fucking Twitter. So yeah,
it's
follow
never
me
gone
in
forever.
any of those. I mean, that one is. So anyway, follow me on any of those places. Check out my website, ashenthorns.art. I post any new art there. As well as that will be the site for my webcomic when that launches. And now that I am safely moved up to Minnesota, that will hopefully be sometime later this year, ideally. If not later this year, then early next year. I'm not going to set dates, but
yeah. Don't worry, Ash. I won't tell DeSantis where you went. He came to my door the other day and he was like, "Where's the trans?" And I'm like, "Go home, DeSantis. You have a family."
I'm only disappointed that you didn't bash his head in.
Well, I want him off my It was 3 a.m. Ash. You gotta realize.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd be too tired to bash his head in.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's gonna do it for me.
Yeah, I will say, Ash, someone did throw a brick at him, like a 1930s cat at a
That's
fence.
hilarious. Fuck that guy.
Anyway.
If only they didn't miss. Anyways,
you did hear DeSantis go, meow,
and then scurry away in an alley.
Probably
hitting a trash can. Anyway, last but not least, Tom.
Yes, I am here, and I have an excellent plug for all of you today. I think this is probably one of the best pieces of advice I've ever given you, and that is going into the woods, following the bright light into the woods, following the sweet smell into the woods. I'm telling you guys, I think it'd be a lot of fun if we just all went into the woods.
I can't believe Tom found out about analog horror. Anyway.
And
Yeah.
we all retreat into the woods, closing the curtain on tonight's game. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody, and we'll see you next time on Assault on Mount Dracula.
One.
I can't wait to
Steve.
use the gauntlet to change the name
Are we done
to
recording?
Assault on Mount Dracula, and the mountain just turns into salt, and that's how we kill
You're
the
just
Dracula
going
guy.
to-
Asshole.
You're just gonna fucking what's the story from the Bible?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes,
You're just gonna do that to the Mount Dracula? It's me, the devil from the
The
Bible.
Bible.